Hi friends, this is Tommy Allen with Penny Pro, formerly Penny Mansion, and this video that you're watching can be used as a tutorial for our upcoming auctions. We used a screen capture software to record a test auction that was done on Sunday night, August 18th, where we had 10 to 15 test users participate so that we could post this on YouTube for training purposes. Notice the timer that is now ticking down, and we pick up the video when there is about 1 minute left in the auction. Also, you will notice that at the 1 minute mark of this video, we jumped ahead to the last 4 minutes so that we could keep this training video under 5 minutes long. So that was not a glitch, we just merely jumped ahead. When we schedule an auction, we typically schedule them to run for 30 minutes. And when the auction begins, you will see the timer start at 30 minutes and work its way down. During this first 30 minutes, the auction will run at a very slow pace. You will see some bids coming in here and there, but there's no real sense of urgency. Many people ask why we schedule the auctions for 30 minutes when the real action happens during the last 15 seconds of every auction. Well, we do this so that users can get logged in. Sometimes people are a little late to log in, and some users will actually place a bid or two to test their internet connection speed. They'll place a bid and instantly see their screen name pop up on the list, and this will give them an idea of how fast their internet connection is. This 30 minutes also gives us a little time to help any users that may have issues logging in. But please, we encourage everyone that intends to participate to not wait until an auction begins to test their login, because we simply cannot service everyone. And we certainly can't be responsible for any personal system problems that you may have or internet connection related issues that you may have in your area. So test your login well in advance and be prepared to join the auction when it starts. So the test auction is running. It will run for a few minutes. Keeping in mind a standard auction will run for at least 30 minutes. So the timer is ticking down towards 0, and it will continue to tick down until it drops below 15 seconds. Until it hits the 15-second mark, it will not reset with each new bid. Now, once it is at 15 seconds or less from 0, it enters what we call the reset period. This means that every time a new bid is received by our system, when the timer is at 15 seconds or less remaining, the timer will reset to 15 seconds. And it'll do this again with each new bid that comes in. And it will do this for about 3 minutes. Then each new bid will cause it to reset to 14 seconds. And it'll do that for about 3 minutes. And then it'll reset to 13 seconds, and then 12, and then 11, and so on. This is what we call our step down feature. And this helps to speed up the auction and to make it more exciting. Keep in mind that this last 15 seconds could go on for an hour or even 2 hours. We have no way of knowing how long an auction will last, because it depends on how many users there are, how many reports each user purchased, and how aggressively each user bids. We suspect that the auctions will end in less than 2 hours, but we can make no guarantee of that. So these timer step downs, they will take place until the reset time is 5 seconds. The timer will never reset for less than 5 seconds. It will continue to reset to 5 seconds with every new bid until no new bids are received and the timer hits true 0. When the timer hits true 0, the final bidder wins the auction and the right to purchase the auction item for the final auction price. It's that simple. Now, I mentioned true 0, so let me explain. When the timer displays 0 seconds, there is still a chance to get a bid in. Even though you may see the clock flash 0 on the screen, if you're fast enough and your internet connection is fast enough, then it can happen. And it actually did happen during our first auction. Our very first winner got her bid in while others waited a fraction of a second too long, and she won the auction and the ability to purchase a house for $26. Do not flirt with 0. So right now we're watching the auction wrap up, and remember, keep an eye on that 0. Speaking of 0, there it is. Boom, the auction is over. So this is how the timer works. and I hope this helps. I'll be making some additional help videos over the next few days. We'll have them up on the site by Saturday. Thank you for your support.